Tommy. I'm a programmer. Sometimes it's website related, like doing some front end, and sometimes it's various different things on the back end. I've used AWS a bit, and all kinds of different projects. So. Well, I joined in 2016. I just recently got into Japan, so I was recommended to come, or rather a friend told me about the company. And at the time I was looking for a job, so I looked a bit on the website and so on and contacted them, and they called me in for an interview, and yeah. At first it was a little bit, how should I say, a little bit overwhelming, because I hadn't really done nothing much to do with networking or anything that they mostly use here. I had only done mostly front end and doing websites and so on, and of course just some regular programming. So at first it was a little bit like a lot to take in. But yeah, it's I like it. Yeah, people are nice and everything. So yeah, some projects are pretty fun when you can do stuff from scratch and so on. So. At other companies, the person who's the boss, often gets it's like they gets angry and complains a lot at at people, but I haven't really ever gotten that feeling from him. So so it's yeah, it's quite nice, and it's pretty clever and so on. So. It's yeah, if you like programming, if you like IT, and also at the same time, if you don't like too much of how should I say, having to have meetings all the time and writing reports and all of that stuff that kind of feels tedious at regular workplaces, then this is the place for you, I guess, because of course we have meetings and so on, but it's not as strict with a lot of pinpointed times, and you've got to write reports, and we don't have a lot of that. So I mean, the atmosphere is pretty chill, and there's a lot to learn here. Lots of different projects and different solutions that we are working on. So if you're interested in that, and especially virtual machines, Docker and Linux, and if that happens to be something you're interested in, then I would suggest coming in for an interview or something, I suppose.